Hello students, today we are going to learn about some more concepts or some more identities related to trigonometry. So we have already learned 3 identities here. I can show you those identities which I have already taught. This here. These are the 3 identities that we have learned. Identity means these are the formulas, we can say they are formulas. They are true for any theta. Similarly, we can have some more identities in trigonometry. Let us check what are those identities. Compound angle formula. So we are giving some name here. Compound angle formula. With the help of these names, you can easily remember these formulas and you can apply them while solving questions. Okay, so under this compound angle formula, we have few formulas like this. The first one is sine of A plus B. When I am writing A plus B, A and B are angles, and the formula is sine A cos B plus cos A into sine B. Okay, so this is the formula. And compound angle formula. Why the name is compound angle formula? Because we are compounding two angles. This means compounding two angles means we are adding two angles. We can add 3 angles also, A plus B plus C. That also can be solved or can be simplified by this type of formula. Like this, we have some more formulas. Proof of these formulas are not there in the syllabus, but I will show you the proof of one of them. So this one. Before that, I will tell you what are the other formulas. So for sine A plus B, we have this formula. Similarly, when I have sine of A minus B, we have a formula with minus sign. Exactly same terms. Sine A plus B means sine A cos B plus cos sine B. And when I have A minus B, then I have sine A cos B minus cos sine B. So two formulas I have written in one place. Okay. Number 2. We can have a formula for cos, that is cos of A plus B equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin. So when we have cos A plus B, for plus sign we have a minus here. But for sin A plus B, for plus we had a plus. Remember. And if I have cos of A minus B, then I will have a plus. I am using different ink. You try to understand that. Yes. It's like this. So here also I have told two formulas, one with plus sign, one with minus sign. Sine and cos are okay. Now I am going to tell you for tan. Tan of A plus B. That will be tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. This is the formula for tan of A plus B. But if I have tan of A minus B, the formula will have a minus here and plus here. Okay, simple formula. For minus sign, I have written with a different ink. Try to remember that way. Okay. So if I have tan A plus B, I will have plus here and I will have minus here. And for tan A minus B, I will have minus here and plus here. Right? These are compound angle formulas. you can say that what is the formula for cot of a plus b? We can have a formula for that. What is the formula for cosec of a plus b? We can have a formula for that, but that are not that important. Only these three are important. I can write for cot also. Cot can be written. Let me write that here. Cot of a plus b. The formula is cot a cot b minus 1 divided by cot b plus cot a. Cot a cot b minus 1 divided by cot b plus cot a. And if I have a minus sign here, I will have a plus here and minus here. Okay, so these are some formulas of under compound angle. How to use these formulas we will see. Before that, I am going to give a proof of sin a plus b formula. Proof of this proof is not there in the syllabus, but still you can try to understand. If you can understand, it is good. Sin a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a to sin a. So we are going to prove this. Right. There are different ways to prove that. Let me show you one of the method here. Let us take a rectangle. Let us take a rectangle like this. Okay, looks like a rectangle. And in that rectangle, let me give some names here. Let us say it is like this: P, Q, R, S rectangle. Now I'm going to draw something here. Let us take a point and join with P this way, and again take another one here like this, and we have to take it in such a way that this angle is 90 degree. This angle should be 90 degree. That is a requirement. We give names here. This point is X and this point is Y. So what I did, I have taken a rectangle. Whatever be the length and breadth, we don't care. It is just a rectangle. And how did I take this point Y and X on these lines? I have chosen them in such a way that after joining this, I get a triangle, a right angle triangle. The right angle is found here. Okay, here the right angle is found. Now, let us take this angle as A and this angle as B. Okay, then you see these are parallel lines. This is a transversal. So if there are two parallel lines and there is a transversal like this, we know that this angle equal to this angle. Right? They are equal. Therefore, this angle equal to this angle means this total angle is A plus B. So this angle is also A plus B. Let me write that here. This angle is also A plus B. Now, again, if this angle is B, this is 90 minus B, because this is 90. That is 90 minus B, and this is 90. Then this angle will be B. See that this is pure geometry. What is the total angle here? 180 degree. If I add all three angles, it should be 180. You see, B 90 and 90 minus B. If I add, it will be 180. Right. So let me put that here. This angle is B. Right. Okay. So that is our construction here. Now, from this triangle, let me choose a different ink. Let me choose this one. From this triangle, if you look at this triangle here, it is a right angle triangle. And from this triangle, what can I say? I can say that sine of A plus B, this is A plus B angle. This is 90 degree. This is hypotenuse. This is altitude. So what can I say? I can say that from this one, from this triangle, I can say sine of A plus B. Sine of A plus B. What is the formula for sine? Altitude by hypotenuse. So that will be PS by PY. That will be PS by PY. I am getting that directly from the diagram. Because there is a triangle whose one of the angle is A plus B. The sine of A plus B is altitude by hypotenuse. That's all. Also, I can get from this triangle, of course, I have this triangle here. I can get cos B. What is cosine? Cos of B. Cos is base by hypotenuse. Okay, cos is base by hypotenuse. That is the definition I have told you. So base by hypotenuse. That means it is Rx by xy. Right? Also, from this triangle, this is our B angle here. What will be sine B? Sine B will be altitude by hypotenuse. So Qx by Px. From here I can get sine B equal to Qx by Px. Okay, I am getting all this directly from the diagram. Also, from this triangle, I can get sine A. What is sine A? Again, this is our A angle, this is our base. So this is altitude and this is hypotenuse. So sine A is nothing but xy by py. Okay, that is nothing but xy by py. And similarly, I can get a cos A also from there. That is base by hypotenuse, that will be px by py. Px by py. Right. So I have got something here. Why I am trying to find all this? Why I have found this thing from the triangle? Why all this? Because I have to prove this. The left hand side is sine of A plus B. Right hand side I have sine A, cos B, cos A, sine B, all these terms, and you can see all those terms are there here. So you can just use them to prove this identity now. So here our LHS left hand side, which is sine of A plus B. What did I get from the diagram? It is nothing but PS by PY. That's what I've got in the diagram here. Okay? PS by PY. And what is our right hand side? Let me let's take it in this way. Or LHS is nothing but sine of A plus B, which is nothing but PS by PY. Okay, what is our RHS? Let me write the RHS here. RHS is, okay, that's it. RHS is nothing but sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Right? Sine A cos B. Okay. What is sine A? Sine A is this much. xy by py. Let me write xy by py. Cos b is rx by xy plus cos a is px by py into sin b, that is qx by px, and you can see that this px and this px is cancelled, this xy is cancelled, and you are getting is equal to rx by py plus qx by py. So py is there in the denominator here and here also. What is rx and qx? Rx, what is it? Rx is this much, qx is this much. So if I add them, I will get this as rq or qr by py. Rq, or we can also write qr by py. What is qr? qr is this length. Since it is a rectangle, that is equal to ps. So I can write that as equal to ps by py. Now you can look at the left hand side expression, which is ps by py, and also the right hand side expression ps by py. Therefore, left hand side equal to right hand side. Hence, the result is proved. Okay. So this proof can be done in many different ways. It is not there in our syllabus, but just to know, I have shown you here. Now, these are some compound angle formulas. Let me show you a simple application of that. Say, let's take it as a question. You can take it here. Find the value of sine 75 degrees and cos 75 degrees and sine 15 degrees and cos. Okay, let's find sine 75 cos 75 and tan 75 first. Right. So 75 degree is like this. We know that 75 degree can be written as 45 degree plus 30 degree. We know these two angles. These two angles are known to us. I mean, we know their values. So we can just apply sine on both sides, and I will get sine 75 degrees is equal to sine of 75 degrees plus 30 degrees. 45 degrees plus 30 degrees. 45 plus 30. And I can apply sine a plus b formula here. So this will imply sine 75 degrees equal to sine of a plus b formula, that is sine a. I'm writing it cos b, the formula itself I'm writing, plus cos a into sine a. Okay. And now we know the value of sine 145 degree is 1 by root 5, 1 by root 2. Cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. Plus cos 45 is 1 by root 2, and sine 30 is half. These are the values we already know. And then I can simplify it to get the value as root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 in the denominator after taking LCM. So this is the value of sine 75. Similarly, you can find cos 75 degree by using this relation. 75 degree can be expressed in terms of 45 degree and 30 degree. Okay, tan 75 can also be found. And so those, let that be homework. Let us now find the value of sine 15 degrees. Or we have used sine, let us use cos 15 degrees. So 15 degree can be expressed like this. 15 degree is nothing but 45 degree minus 30 degree. Right, so this is our relation. I mean, 15 degree is expressed in terms of some nice known angle, which are 45 and 30. So now I can apply cos implies cos of 15 degrees equal to cos of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees, which is nothing but cos A minus B formula, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, you must remember all the formulas, you must note them down. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, plus sin 45 1 by root 2, and sin 30 is 1 by 2. So we have got cos 15 equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2. You can see that both the values are same. Why are they same? You can try to understand this way. Since 75 degrees equal to 90 degree minus 15 degrees, that will imply sin 75 degrees equal to sin of 90 degree minus 15 degree. Now this is our allied angle formula I have taught in last class. So that is going to give us cos of 15 degree. So you can see that sine of 75 is nothing but cos of 15. So sine 75 degree and cos 15 degree, they should have same value, they're equal. And we have already found their values and we have checked they're equal. Okay, so like this you can do. So you have to find all these values like 75 degree and 15 degree, and then you make a list of all the formulas. Okay, let us take another question. Show that number 1, sine A plus B into sine of A minus B equal to sine square A minus sine square B. And another one, cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B is equal to cos square A minus sine square B. Okay, these are the two questions, or you can remember them as a result also. This will be proof. Okay, let us see. I will prove the first one, and second one you can try to solve at home. I will keep that as homework. Right. So number 1, we just apply the formula sine A plus B, or write LHS to start with. Sine of A plus B into sine of A minus B. And we have their formulas, like let sine A plus B sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. That's the formula for sine A plus B into sine A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So I just applied the formula of Sin A plus B and sin A minus B here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now you know that there is a formula. If I think that it is my A and it is my B, it is A, it is B. So it looks like A plus B into A minus B, and we know that there is a formula for that, which is A square minus B square. Okay, so I am going to use this formula now. So this is going to give us sin A cos B, that's my A square, minus cos A sin B, that's my B square. Okay, you see, I have to prove this is equal to that, and in that there is no cos, only sin. I have sin as well as cos. So what I will do, I will convert all the cos terms. Wherever I have cos, I will convert in terms of sin. Okay, so it is sin square A into cos square B, which is nothing but 1 minus sin square. This is also coming from my identity. Minus cos square A is 1 minus sin square A into sin square B. How did I get this? I will write here beside that. That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. By using that, we have got this. Okay. Now, we just multiply them. Sin square A into 1 minus sin square A into sin square B minus 1 into sin square B minus, this is minus, this is another minus. So minus into minus, it will become plus. Sin square A into sin square B. And you can see that these two are getting cancelled. So our expression is simplified as sin square A minus sin square B. And that is what I have to prove. This is the right hand side. That's all. Easy. So similarly, you should try to solve the second part at. Okay. Right. Let us take another question. If A plus B is equal to pi by 4, pi by 4 means 45 degree, then show that number 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B equal to 2. Also you can show cot A minus 1 into cot B minus 1 is also 2. Okay, these are the two results you can show if A plus B is pi by 4. That's a condition. If it is true, then only these results will be true, otherwise not. Okay, so I will show you first one, second one you have to do it yourself. This is our condition. Okay, based on this condition, the results will be true. Remember that. So first one can be solved in this way. Number 1, A plus B is equal to pi by 4. This is given. Now apply tan on both sides. It will be tan of A plus B equal to tan of pi by 4. What is the value of tan pi by 4? That's tan 45 degree, that is 1. So tan A plus B formula is tan A plus tan B. I have told this formula today. Pi 1 minus tan A tan B is equal to 1. So I can now simplify it by cross multiplying and writing it as tan A plus tan B equal to 1 minus tan A tan B. Right? I have got that. Now I have to prove this. Let us do it in this way. I can rewrite this previous step by bringing minus tan A tan B to this side. So it will become plus tan A tan B. Right hand side there will be a 1. I am going to add a 1 here and here, that is extra. This is extra addition I have done. Why I have done so? You can understand. I can take tan A and tan A tan B. From these two, tan A will be common. Okay, I write that. So from those two, tan A is common. I will get 1 plus tan B. And from the second and this, I can just write 1 plus tan B. And the right hand side is 2. Now from these two terms, I can take 1 plus tan B common, and finally I get 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B after taking common is equal to 2, and that is the proof. That's all. We wanted to prove that equal to 1. Okay. You may say, how will I understand that we have to use all these things? Yes, if you understand, it is good. If you don't understand, there is other way. Another way is like this. Let me show you another method. What is that? LHS. We start with LHS. That is 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B. And we just multiply them. I get 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A tan B. In this, I have already seen that tan A tan B, tan A plus tan B is 1 minus tan A tan B. I can use that here. And I will get the result. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 minus tan A tan B is in place of tan A plus tan B, and I have tan A tan B. Okay, how did I get this? It is coming from, say, we name it as number 1, like this, by 1. And immediately I get them cancelled, and the answer will be 2, equal to RHS. You can do that. There can be another method also. LHS equal to 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B. In place of B, I can write pi by 4 minus A. Since A plus B equal to pi by 4. So just in place of B, I wrote that. Now it is 1 plus tan A into 1 plus. Now what do I use for this one? It is like tan of A minus B formula. So that's like tan pi by 4 minus tan A divided by 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan A. I have just applied the formula of compound angle. That is 1 plus tan A into 1 plus 1 minus tan A, because tan pi by 4 is equal to 1. So I can use that. Denominator is also 1 plus tan A. And I can now simplify the terms in the bracket here as 1 plus tan A is the LCM. I will get 1 plus tan A here plus 1 minus tan A here. Okay. Now this 1 plus tan A, this 1 plus tan A is cancelled, and I'll be getting also not only that, this tan A plus tan A minus tan A is cancelled, and finally I am getting 2 from there, which is our right hand side. So questions can be solved by different methods. Only thing is you have to understand from where to start and what to get. That will be given in the question. That prove that this is equal to that. So, and what is the condition given in the question that you have to use. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. I have discussed in 3 methods. Let's take one more question here. Simple question. Find the value of cos 340 degree into cos 40 degree plus sin 200 degrees into sin 140 degrees. You have to find the value of this. The problem is we do not know what is the value of cos 340 or cos 40 or sin 200 or sin 140. You don't know their values. If I know their value, I just put the value like 1 by 3 or something and we will get the answer. But we don't know. So what we will do, you see it is, we will try to apply compound angle formula like cos A, cos B plus sin A, sin B. That means this angle should be A, B should be this, but then here you see A is equal to 200, A is not 340. So therefore that is not possible. So what you have to do, we try to convert these angles. Okay. How can I convert 340 degree? I can say that this is equal to cos of 360 degree minus 20 into cos of 40 degree is 40 degree. Let's keep it as 40 plus sin 200 is nothing but sine of 180 degree plus 20 degree, and sin 140 is nothing but sine of 180 degree minus 40 degree. These are some allied used. Now 3 minus 20, I have already told you, this is 90, 180, 270, 360. 360 minus 20 means 4th quarter. Cos is positive. So this one will just be cos 20 degree into cos 40 degree. Now 180 plus 20. That means 180 is here plus 20. Sorry, 180 is up to this plus 20 means somewhere here. 3rd quadrant sign is negative. So it will be minus sin 20. And this 180 minus 40. 180 is here, minus 40 is coming this way. So 2nd quadrant, sign is positive. Inside. So it now looks like cos A is our A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. Same angle. So I can just apply the compound angle formula, which is cos of A plus B, 20 plus 40. That is nothing but cos 60 degree. And you know that cos 60 degree value is half. That's the answer. Okay. Let us now discuss some more formulas. So we have discussed compound angle formulas so far. Now I am going to tell you multiple and submultiple. Okay, 1 minute. Multiple and submultiple angle formulas. Multiple angle means what? If I have a 20-degree, I will multiply 3 with this, and that is a multiple angle. Or I have a 20-degree, I am multiplying 2 with it, that is a multiple angle. For this type of angle, what are the formulas? Number 1, sine of 2a. 2a is a multiple of a. This is a multiple. What multiple? Twice of a. Okay, sine 2a. That is 2 sine a cos a. 2 into sine a into cos a. You can get all these formulas by using compound angle formula, as in you know this sine a plus b formula. In that you have to put this b also as a. So sine a plus a, that is sine 2a, and you will get this. Okay. Number 2. Okay, sine 2a. So what type of formula is this? If I have multiple angle, means twice of a, that is expressed in terms of a. The angle is becoming half. The angle is becoming half. This has got another formula also, which is 2 tan a tan square. Okay, sine 2a is equal to this. Also, sine 2a is equal to that. Both are correct. How did I get this one? From here, I can get that. By, if I divide this, I will just show you that here. 2 sine a cos a divide by cos square a into sec square a. Because cos and sec gets cancelled, so if I multiply cos and sec, there is no problem. Now this is equal to 2 tan a, because one of the cos is cancelled and sine a by cos a is tan, and denominator is sec square a, which is 1 plus tan square. That is also identity. Why do I need this? Whenever I require to express sine 2a in terms of only tan, then I can use this formula. Number 2, cos 2a. Formula for cos 2a is like this. It is nothing but cos square a minus sine square a. That's the formula for cos 2. And I can get this formula from compound angle formula, as I told. This formula can also be expressed in terms of only tan by 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square. How to get this formula from here? You can use the same process, that is divide this by cos square a into sec square a. Okay. So cos square a by cos square a is 1, sin square a by cos square a is tan square. That particular. Now sec square a becomes 1 plus tan square. Okay, so proof is not that important. Only thing is you need to remember the pattern. Also, again, I am telling you here all this formula 2a is becoming a. Double angle is becoming the angle itself. Here also same thing. So if you need to half a angle or double of something this way. If you want to express as a half of 2a, so from here to here you have to go. But if you want to express a double angle, so from here to here you have to go. These are the ways to remember. Another formula, that is tan 2a. It's nothing but 2 tan a divided by 1 minus tan square a. It can be found by compound angle formula. Also, it can be found by dividing this. Sine 2a by cos 2a is tan 2a. Okay, so these are multiple angle formulas. You can also have formulas for 3a. 3a is also a multiple angle. We can also have formulas for that. Okay. One more thing I forgot to mention here, that is for cos 2a, we have some more formulas. That is, this can also be written as 2 cos square a minus 1, or it can also be written as 1 minus 2 sin square a. Okay. So if I need to express cos 2a only in terms of cos, I'll apply this. Only in terms of sine, I'll apply that. Only in terms of tan, we'll apply this. And everywhere the angle is becoming half, remember that. And if I want to apply cos and sine to both, then yeah, like this. So different formula, different purpose. Okay. All right. So here we can also make a note, that is, you see the most important one is this one here. Here 2a angle is becoming angle A, and if I rewrite those formulas, it will look like this. Cos square A, or just to write 2 cos square A is nothing but 1 cos 2a. So in this, why did I write in that way? In this, the left hand side has angle A, whereas the right hand side has 2a double. So whichever way you need to use, you can use that. Number 2, you can write 2 sin square a is nothing but 1 minus cos 2a. And all these things should be remembered. You can remember only this formula. From there, you can easily get that. Why am I writing them separately? If you remember them, if it is visible, then you can get idea to solve a question. You can get the idea to start. Okay. Now, you can have this type of formulas also. Say, sin 3a, formula for that is 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Okay. Number 5, cos 3a, that will be 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. And tan 3a is 3 tan a minus tan cube a divided by 1 minus 3 tan square. How did I get this formula? Here I have 3 times a angle, and this side we have just a. Previous one was from 2a, it was converting 2a to a. Now this one is converting 3a to a. These are the formulas. How did I get it? You can think sin 3a is equal to sine of 2a plus a, and apply the formula sine of a plus b formula. It's like sine 2a cos a plus cos 2a sin a. And then for cos 2a and sin 2a, we have formulas already found. We can use them here, and finally we can get this answer. Okay. Right. What is submultiple angle formula? Submultiple angle formula is nothing but, multiple angle formula means expressing 2a in terms of a. Submultiple angle formula means expressing a in terms of a by 2. Say, instead of writing 2a here, if I write a, If I just write A here instead of 2A, what will happen? The angle will become half. So I will get A by 2 here. I will get A by 2 here. Okay. So all these formulas, 2A is getting converted to A. Instead of 2A, if you write A, it will be converted to A by 2, half. All the angle, whatever is there, will become half. When you write such thing, that is called sub-multiple angle formula. So I'm not writing them separately, they are exactly similar thing. Okay, now here we take one question. Find the value of say, let's try to find the value of tan 22.5 or sine 22.5. First find sine 22.5. Okay, right. What we can do for this sine 22.5, we can use this cos 2a equal to 1 minus 2 sine square a. This is our formula I have told you just now. And we just write this a as, replace this a as in place of a, we just put 22.5 degree. So what this 2a will become? It will become double of that, that means 45 degree. So this will imply cos 45 is 1 by root 2. That is equal to 1 minus 2 into sine square 22.5 degree. So this implies 2 sine square 22.5 degrees equal to 1 minus 1 by root 2. That's root 2 minus 1 by root 2. And that will imply sine 22.5 degrees is equal to root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2, and there will be a whole root because we have a square here. That is sine 22.5. Okay, so it's not a nice value. We could have simplified it in a different way. We have written this as 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. We could have written that. Then we could have got sine square 22.5 as 2 minus root 2 by 4. That would have been better to look at least to look better. Now if I take a square root, it will be root under 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. Okay, so that is our sine 22.5. Similarly, you can find cos 22.5, tan 22.5, all those things. We will take one more case here. Find the value of sine 18 degrees. What is sine 18 degrees? How to find it? We write like this: let theta is equal to 18 degrees, then 5 theta will be 90 degrees. Then that will imply if 5 times theta is equal to 90 degree, I can just say, let us use capital A since we have taken that as in the formula. Okay. Let A equal to 18 degree, I equal to 90 degree, that will imply 2A is equal to 90 degree minus 3A. Okay, that will be correct. So what we do is we apply cos both sides. So I get cos of 2A equal to cos of 90 degree minus 3A. Now cos 2A has got many formulas. In fact, cos 2A has got 1, 2, 3, 4 formulas. I am going to use this one because I want the result only in sine. Okay, so cos 2A is 1 minus 2 sine square A. Cos of 90 minus 3A will become sine 3A. And sine 3A has got a formula that is 3 sine A minus 4 sine cube A. Right? So you see, now the left hand side has all sine A term, right hand side also sine A term. We just rearrange them. You can write 4 sine cube A minus 2 sine square A minus 3 sine A plus equal to 0. Now it is like 4x cube minus 2x square minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0, where x is nothing but sine A and A is 18 degrees, so x is nothing but sine 18 degrees. So it is a cubic equation, and now we have to solve this cubic equation. How to solve cubic equation? We have to observe that x equal to 1 is a root. That is by observation. How did I observe and how did I get that idea? You just see there is a minus 2 and minus 3. So just the coefficient, negative coefficient is 5, minus 5. Positive coefficient is 4 and 1 plus 5. So x equal to 1 will be a root in that case. So that is just observation, and by that you have seen if x equal to 1 is a root, then x minus 1 is a factor. If it is a factor, then the remaining factor how to get, which you can use long division 4x cube minus 2x square and so on. You can use long division to get that. Here I am using a shortcut method. I have to get 4x cube, so I will take 4x square here because 4x square into x is 4x cube. But then also 4x square into minus 1 is minus 4x square. I am having minus 2x square. To adjust, I will take 2x. Okay. So I have got minus 4x square and plus 2x square. Total I get minus 2x square, it is fine. But then I also get 2x into minus 1, that is minus 2x. I need minus 3x. So I'll just keep a minus, which will give us the remaining term. So therefore, that will imply x equal to 1, or from the other part, x equal to, by quadratic formula, Sridhar Acharya formula, minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Sine 18 degrees x, it cannot be 1 because 1 is the value of sine 90 degree. 18 degree is the acute angle. It's not possible to get 1. So the remaining part, I get x is equal to minus 2 plus minus, okay, what do I get here? 4, 16, 20. So 2 root 5 by 8 which implies sine 18 degree equal to root 5 minus 1 by 4 by cancelling terms. And why did not I take plus minus? I took only plus sign here. I did not take minus because sine 18 degree acute angle, the value must be positive. So this is something you must remember. Sine 18 degree is root 5 minus 1 by 4. Okay. Other values you can find easily from this one. Okay, so this is our multiple angle formula. Let us take one more type. Prove that cos A into cos 2A into cos 4A into cos 8A is equal to sine of 16A by 16 sine A. Let us see how to get that and whether it is correct or not. We will see. So let us start with LHS. LHS is cos A into cos 2A into cos 4A into cos 8. And what am I going to do here is I'm going to multiply and divide by 2 sine A. 2 sine A. This is extra. This is extra. Why am I taking something extra here? To simplify the terms. Because I am having 1, 2, 3, 4 terms and I have to get only one term this way. So I have to simplify it. For that we are doing it and let us see what we get. I have a cos A with this. I have a cos 2A, cos 4A and cos 8A. Now if you look at this 2 sine A cos A, if I combine them, that is a formula which we already know. 2 sine A cos A is nothing but sine 2A. And I am having a cos 2A already with this, cos 4A, cos 8A, those are also there. So I have used that sine 2A is equal to 2 sine A cos A, but I have used them in reverse order. Okay, angle became double. And now we have sine 2A cos 2A, same angle. Right, we will go to that formula once more. 2 sine A. Instead of 2A, if I write 4A, then right side angle will become 2A. Half, whatever I take, it will become half of it. Now, if I take theta, it will become theta by 2, theta by 2. Or from right side to left side, the angle becomes double. So, by using that, I can get here sine 2A cos 2A. Sine 2A cos 2A. It can become sine 4A. Angle can become double of 2A. Only if I have a 2 here. So I will take extra 2 here. I will take extra 2 here. And I will also take extra 2 here. Okay. So it is now becoming, and let us use these two together to use the formula. So this is becoming 1 by 4 sine A into sine 4A. Angle becomes double again. I am having cos 4A and cos 8A. Now when the angle becomes double, these two angles are same. Again, you can think that let us use that formula, same formula, but I require 2 here. So I will take 2 here also. So let us take that extra 2 here and here. Combine them and apply the formula. So it is 1 by 8 sine A into this becomes sine 8a, angle becomes double, but we are also having a cos 8a. Now we can understand what to do. Again, we have to take extra 2 here, we have to take extra 2 here, and this group will give me denominator is 16 sine a, and the numerator is sine of angle becomes double, so 16a is nothing but sine 16a divided by 16 sine a. That is our right answer. Okay, so this is how we can prove such question, and you have to understand that this question has got a particular pattern. Every term is cos. There is no sine, there is no tan, only cos. And the angles are becoming double every time. A, next term 2a, next term double of 2a, 4a, next double of 8a, double of 4a, 8a, and right hand side is like this. If you look at it carefully, I want to write a general result here so that you can remember as a note. I can write like this. It is cos a into cos 2a into cos 2 square a into cos 2 cube a cos 2 cube a like this, because into cos of 2 to the power n minus 1a. If we have such expression, see, every time the angle is becoming double of the previous. Angle is becoming double of the previous. If we have such terms, then finally it will be, right hand side will be sine of 2 to the power n a divided by 2 to the power n into sine a. You can solve such question in this way that I have shown. What is the pattern? How many terms are there? Total n terms are there. Total there are n terms. Every time the angle is 2 times the previous angle. It is 2 times the previous angle. Both, all the angles. This angle is also 2 times its previous angle. Okay, so if there are n terms, then that same n will go to the power of 2 here and here. That is how you can remember. Okay, so this is one of the application of multiple angle formula. Right. Now, let's see. Let us take another question here. Let's take this question. Find the value of cos pi by 7 into cos 2 pi by 7 into cos 3 pi by 7. You have to find the value of this. Okay, so pi by 7, pi is 180 degree by 7. It is not a nice angle, you don't know the value. So what you do is we try to use the previous formula. What you have to look for, every angle should be double of the previous angle. This angle is double of that. This is, okay, from here to here, if I multiply 2, I get that. Here to here, if I multiply 2, I should get 4 pi by 7, but I don't have that. That's the problem. I cannot use. If it is the case, I cannot use this formula for the previous one. So what I do, I try to convert this. You know that. You know that 3 pi by 7 plus 4 pi by 7 is equal to pi. If I add them, it will be pi, 180 degree. So that implies 3 pi by 7 is equal to pi minus 4 pi by 7. So if I apply cos of by 7, that will be pi minus something. So pi is up to this minus something, so it comes here. So cos is negative. It becomes minus cos 4 pi by 7. So that is the understanding, and with that I can write it as cos pi by 7 into cos 2 pi by 7. Cos 3 pi by 7 is nothing but minus cos 4 pi by 7. Minus sign I can write before every term, before in the beginning. So now you look at it, pi by 7, double of that is 2 pi by 7, double of that is 4 pi by 7. I can use the previous formula. So either I use the formula directly, or I can do this process, multiply and divide. Okay. So since I have already shown the process here, I am not showing it again. I am directly applying the result. But for you, you have to show that there should be minus is there, and then 4 is 2 square. 4 is 2 square. This is like, what is our A? A is pi by 7. Okay, so last one is 2 square into pi by 7. So this 2 power is 2, and here that means 3 terms are there. 3 terms are there means this power in the result should be 3. So I get sine of 2 to the power 3a. What is our a? Pi by 7 divided by 2 to the power 3 into sine of pi by 7. That's what we get. So is this the answer? No, I can further simplify it. What is it? Minus sine of 8 pi by 7 will get divided by 8 into sine pi by 7. This is nothing but minus sine of 8 pi by 7, that is sine of pi plus pi by 7. You see, pi plus pi by 7 is 8 pi by 7. This is 8 into sine of pi by 7. Pi plus pi by 7. Which quadrant? Pi plus pi by 7. Further, this third quadrant, sine is negative. So I will get minus sine pi by 7 divided by, already there is a minus sign, 8 sine pi by 7. So after cancelling minus sign and this thing, it is 1 by 8. That is the answer. Okay, you see I got a nice answer here, 1 by 8. So what you have used this previous formula. If you are not remembering the formula, what you have to do, you have to multiply by 1 by 2 sine A. You have to understand what is A. The smallest angle is A. Is the smallest angle, that should be A. So multiply and divide by 2 sine A, as I have done here. Do 2-3 steps, you will get the answer. Okay, that is one of the application. Now, there is another formula. There are some more formulas. We will discuss that in the next class. I will give you some homework to solve. You can solve that and submit. In this class, video and PDF will be uploaded in Google Classroom, as I have told, and also the video will be uploaded in YouTube. You can check there.